There's nothing like standing on a tee box and a bunch of people watching you.
Let's give a very warm welcome to a special guest.
People always ask me, like, do I get more nervous for this or basketball? And it's this, and it's not even remotely close. Anytime you get to be out here and see these women do what they do really well, it's really inspiring. Always cool when you see the amount of people that come out and want to support not only myself, but just women's sports in general. This isn't really my main sport, obviously. People still love the opportunity to be out here and support you, and you know, they get to know all these other golfers as well, and then they continue to follow them. They come and stay for the weekend and they support these women, and I think that's just a really cool and special thing.
Hi, Kelly Oken from Fairway to Green. Caitlin, are there any takeaways from golf that you use in your mental game for basketball or vice versa?
Well, I think the biggest difference is, you know, when something's not going your way in basketball, you got 4 other teammates on the court with you, you can kind of figure it out, and if you don't have it one day, that's okay, you got people to lean on. But in golf, like, you got to figure it out. If it's not your day, like, it's only you. So I think that's what I honestly enjoy about it, that mental challenge, that mental aspect of, you know, when something doesn't go your way, like, how do you respond? How do you bounce back? And, you know, obviously there's a lot of that in basketball too, but it's such an individual sport, and basketball's not that, and I kind of like that challenge in a way.
In a moment nobody saw coming, the sports world is absolutely shaking, because Caitlin Clark, a rookie WNBA phenom, has just done something that sent a wave of pure jealousy, shock, and panic rippling through the LPGA. No, she didn't pick up a golf club, she didn't play a single hole, but she still managed to break records that took LPGA stars years to reach. How? By doing what she always does, bringing a level of attention, star power, and global influence that female sports have never seen before. For years, the LPGA has struggled for mainstream visibility. Even its biggest tournaments rarely hit massive numbers. But then Caitlin Clark walked into the picture. Not as a golfer, but as a force of nature. When Clark appeared at a Pro-Am event, the LPGA witnessed record-breaking crowd turnout, surging online viewership, sponsorship impressions skyrocketing, merchandise spikes overnight, social media engagement that outperformed entire tournaments. All from one appearance. And suddenly, the jealousy began, fast and loud. LPGA players, some publicly, many privately, started questioning, why are fans showing up for her? She's not even in our sport. How did she get more attention in one day than we get all season? One analyst even said, Caitlin Clark did more for the LPGA in 3 hours than the league has done in 3 years. And that line hit nerves everywhere. Because it wasn't an insult. It was the truth. The numbers were undeniable. Caitlin Clark didn't just boost viewership, she destroyed LPGA marketing records, broke engagement charts, and brought a new audience of millions that golf had chased for decades. Instead of celebrating the moment, some couldn't hide their jealousy. They watched as Clark, without swinging a club, became the biggest talking point in LPGA headlines. They watched fans chant her name louder than the actual golfers. They watched corporate sponsors shift their attention instantly. And the harsh reality settled in. Caitlin Clark isn't stealing shine, she is the shine. But the real twist? Many LPGA legends aren't jealous at all. They're excited. They're grateful. They see Caitlin as the spark that could finally push women's golf into the global spotlight it deserves. Because star power is rare. And right now, no star burns brighter than Caitlin Clark. Her impact, her presence, her magnetism, it's rewriting expectations in every sport she touches. And the jealousy? That's just the sound of old norms collapsing.